Hi all, welcome back. In this session, we will be starting with JavaScript. In our previous session, we have designed our model and also we have seen how to use transition property to toggle that navigation. And also using transition property, we have hidden our navbar. Now using JavaScript, we will be opening our model as well as we are going to open our navbar. I will come to script.js. Inside index.html, I have already linked my JavaScript file. Now here, first what I have to do, I have to select variables. Now whatever IDs I have given, I will open. This should be opened. When I click on this model should be open. So for this, I have to select those variables. First is my navbar. I will come here. Now for this navbar, on top, this is my navbar, and for this I have given the ID as navbar. I will copy and here I will be writing const navbar is equal to using this document dot get element by ID. I'm just going to select my ID. Now I will just write here log. I will be writing navbar. Save this. Inspect. And in my console you can see navbar is selected. So entire nav along with its children will be selected. I will remove this. Then what I have to select? I have to select this model. I will come down. In this model section, we have given the ID as model. Copy. I will duplicate the line. Here I will be pasting model as well as here I am going to paste model. And also I have to select this button. As soon as I click on this button, only then the model should be open. So for this button, I have given the ID as open. I will copy. I will just paste it here as well as here. Then I have to select this cross symbol. When I click on this cross symbol, this model should be closed. So I'll come here. For this button, I have given the ID as close. I will copy, duplicate the line. I'm just going to paste the ID as close. Finally, what I want, I have to toggle my navbar. When I click on this, navbar should be open. Again, when I click on this, the navbar should be closed. So I'll come here. For this menu bar, I have given the ID as toggle. I will copy and here I am going to paste that one. I will write document dot get element by ID and inside this I am just going to paste the class. So basically we have selected 5 items from our HTML using get element by ID. We have selected our navbar, this one entire navbar which should be visible. We have selected our menu bar. We have selected the button. Then we have selected the model and finally we have selected this close button. Now once we selected all the variables, now what I want to do, as soon as I select on this navbar should be open. So before that, in my demo project, my model is open. First what I will do, I will come to style.css and for this model, I will just write here display to be none. I do not want to see this, so I'm just going to hide that. Now here I will be selecting my toggle variable and here I will be adding my event listener. What event listener? I will be adding click event listener. Whenever I click on that menu bar, it should open and it should close. I will be using arrow function and inside this I will just write here document dot body dot class list. In body I'm just going to add this class list. I will just show you in a second. Dot toggle, this is a method in JavaScript and inside this I'm just going to give one class that is showNav. So what I have done here, whenever I click on this menu bar, inside this body I am going to add this class showNav. I will just inspect this one. This is my demo project. Do not get confused. Now it is open. Now you can see inside body, this showNav will be added. Now if I remove this showNav, I will just hit enter. Now that navbar will not be visible. So using JavaScript, I have just added this showNav class inside my body. Now I'll just copy this showNav. Now if I just refresh my project and when I click on this menu bar, it is not going to work. But here I will come. You can see this is my body and here showNav will be added. Again when I click on that, showNav will be removed. Just focus on this area. When I click on this, showNav class is added. Again when I click on this, showNav class is removed. So using this toggle, we will add and remove these classes. So now I will just give this styling to the class. I will copy and below this body, I'm just going to paste. And for this, I'm just going to give here body. Inside body, whenever I'm having this class, what I want to do, now it is completely hidden. Complete 100% of my navbar is hidden. But I want to show whatever width I have given, that much width navbar I have to show. So I'll copy this one and here inside this I will be pasting. Now if I just write here 100%, save this, come to my project. Now as soon as I click on this, it is going to cover complete 100% and it will be displayed here. But I do not want this one. So whatever width I have given here, copy and here I am just going to paste. Save this. Now you can see whenever I click on this, it is opened. Again when I click on this, that is closed. But if you see here, it is not having smooth effect. Now in my demo project, if I show you, it is having smooth effect. But here it is very quick. I do not want this one. So what we will do, we are going to add transition. This is the body. This will be the main body. Inside that we are having this class. So inside body, I will be adding transition. And for what I have to do transition, I have to do this for transform property. So I'm going to write transform. And here I will be giving 0.5 seconds. And also I will be giving easy in. I will save this. Now you can see here, as soon as I click on this, it will be having smooth effect. But below if you notice, I am having this horizontal scroll bars. I do not need this one. So what I will do, I will be using one more property, overflow X to be hidden. Save this. Now you can see whenever I click on this, it will be opening in smooth way. Again when I click, it will be closing, open and close. Because of this transition, it is going to add smooth effect. And this translate text, whatever width I have given, same width I am going to pass. If I increase the width to 35, then also no problem, but my width will be larger. You can see now width will be larger and here only for this navbar, only for this much I have given the background color, but this will be in white color. I will inspect this. Now you can see here whenever I hover on this navbar, it is going to select only this particular thing. Only whatever color I have given, only that it is going to select. Now suppose if I just give here 35, save this, now I will be having larger width. So whatever width I have given here, exactly same number you have to give it here so that you will be getting proper result. Now once we are done with our navbar, now we are going to work on this model. As soon as I click on this, the model should be open, but that should be having smooth effect. But this model should be having fading effect. I will come to script.js. Here I am going to write model open. Below this, I will just write here open dot add event listener this open, this variable I have selected, and this variable I have given to my sign up button, this one. Whenever I click on that sign up button, my model should be open. So I will be using click event listener, fat arrow function, and inside this same thing I am going to do. I will be selecting this variable model dot class list, and here also what I will do, I am just going to add the class, and class I will just write here show model. Now here you can see I have used two methods. Here I have used toggle and here I have used add. Toggle basically means whenever I click on the same button, if it is open, it will close. If it is closed, then it will open. But here I do not want, whenever I click on this cross symbol, then only the model should be closed. So I am just adding the class. So that is the reason I have written this. And for body also, you can create separate variable and you can give body element and also you can give ID. But body we can directly select like this document.body. So I have not created separate variable for body. So do not get confused why here I have used separately and why I have used separately here. Now this show model I have added, copy the class, save this file. Now I'll come to in style.css. Where is this is my model. Below this model container, inside this model container, whenever I am having this show model class, then only I have to make it as display to be block. Save this. I will come to my project, refresh this one. Now as soon as I open, you can see the model is open. I will inspect. Now you can see inside my, this is my form, and inside this main model container, show model class is also added. Whenever I am having this show model, then only our model container should be visible. Now let me just remove this one. I will remove. Enter, model will be closed. So using JavaScript, we are adding the classes here, and using this methods accordingly actions are taken. Now next thing, whenever I click on this cross symbol, this model should be closed. Now wherever I click, it is not going to close because this class is added inside the DOM. So now what I have to do, I just have to remove this class. I will just come here. I will be writing. Here I am going to write close model. Below this, I will copy same thing, paste. Instead of open, I will be writing close. And here, as we are having add method, here we have remove method. Save this. Now when I just click on this cross symbol, the model will be closed. I will just inspect and show you. See, this is my main model. As soon as I click on this button, show model is added. As soon as I click on this cross symbol, show model class is removed. So that is the reason whatever stylings I have given, that is applied. Now last thing what I have to do inside JavaScript, as soon as I click on this model, it is opened. When I click on this cross symbol, that should be closed. When I click on anywhere, it will not be closed. But when I click outside the model, then also this model should be closed. So what I will do, let me just write one comment. Outside model. Outside click and model should be closed. And below this, what I will be doing, I am going to use Windows. Okay, that is our main window, entire window. And for this window, I'm just going to add the event listener. Add event listener. What event listener? I have to add click. And inside this, I will be targeting my specific element. So I will write here E, that is our event. Now what I have to target? I have to target model. So I'm just going to write E dot target. If this target is equal to model, model is this one which variable we have created, and this model is nothing but this entire model container, entire main which is holding our model. If my target is equal to model, then what I have to do? I just have to remove the class model dot class list dot remove. What I have to remove? I have to add this one. I have to remove this class. Copy and paste. I am just using target method to target the model. As soon as my target is model, then I am just going to remove this show model, or else I should not do anything. So I will be writing here false. Save this. Now I will open. Now if I click anywhere inside the form, that will not be closed. But as soon as I click on outside, the model will be closed. I will inspect. Now you can see as soon as I click on open, this class is added show model. When I click on outside, the class is removed and we are only left with model container. As well as if you notice, the overlay effect is also added. Now only thing left is this fading effect. As soon as I click on this, you can see it is very quick. It is not having any transition, and also it is not having any fading effect. In my demo project, if I show you, you can see it is having some fading effect. So for that, we are going to add animation. This is my model open. Only for my model, I want to give this fading effect. So here, I will just write here animation, animation name. Let me just write here animate model. Whatever name you want, you can give animate model, and I will be writing here animation duration of 0.7 seconds. Save this. I will refresh. Now when I click on this, it is not going to work because I have not written the keyframes. Whenever we are using animation, we have to write keyframes. So below this only let me write at keyframe, and this whatever name we have given, I will copy and I'm going to paste. Animation name, you can give anything from. Okay, these are the properties we give inside the keyframe from and to. What it should do? From opacity 0.4, within this duration, it should be reaching to, I will copy, paste, it should be reaching to 1. That's it. This is the simple animation we have to add. I will close. Now you just notice as soon as I click on this, I will be having that fading effect. So for fading effect, we have just added this animation name. Animation duration will be for this much time. And what I have to do inside the animation, I just have to increase the opacity from 0.4 to 1. Again, I will show you. As soon as I click on this, from 0.4 to 1, the opacity will be increased. Okay, this is very simple. We have just added simple JavaScript only to open forms, only to toggle the navigation bar. If you're having more things to add, then you can add in your project. So finally, we have completed the project. We have seen lot of concepts. We have seen box model. We have seen why should we use padding, margin and box sizing property, and why we have to set the default values to 0 and box sizing to be border box. And also we have understood what is transition property, what is transform property, what is position property, and also we have seen animation, and we have added simple JavaScript. If you learned something from this video, then share the video with your friends so that they can get benefit from this and they can create their own project. That's all for this project. Thank you so much for watching this project.